A rushed man is not a mindful man. Jim Rohn once said there was a man, and every time he was at work, he would be thinking about the beach. And then every time he was at the beach, he would be thinking about work. So does that mean once we truly get what we want, are we even happy? It's like we're all a part of this rat race. And once you get to where you want to be, you're not fulfilled. And I think a part of that unfulfillment is not really truly trusting and believing and loving the process. You know, a lot of the journey is the process. And the more that you fall in love with the process, the more you'll love the outcome. There's a lot of times I got exactly what I wanted, and once I got it, I just was still unhappy, you know? I was still unfulfilled, still looking for more. And I think that is truly what society wants us to do. Um, that's what Instagram tells us to do, is to look for more, be more money, more cars, more everything. And instead of looking for more, look in this moment around you and look at the abundance that you already have. Like, I'm surrounded by trees and grass and life, and there's so much. There's so much right here in this moment. And instead of looking for more, I'm gonna plant myself in this moment because it's a beautiful moment. And I know that when I rush is the same moment that I fail, truly. When I'm rushing, I never ever get to where I want to be when I want to get there, you know? So I don't think it's about how fast you can get somewhere. I think it's about trusting the process, trusting the journey, and trusting God ultimately. You know, he truly gave us the ability to co-create with him. And although he can snap his fingers and make something happen, we can't do that. You know, we humbled ourselves down into humans, and we can only control what we can control. And what we can't control, we can't rush and try to force and make happen, because that only creates unnecessary obstacles, and that stresses us out. And then stress leads us to rush more because we don't want to be stressed. You know, so sit in this moment and just meditate and look around you. Open your eyes, breathe, breathe the air, and look at the abundance around you. We have an abundance of oxygen, abundance of nature. I'm sure you can go right down the street and enjoy a beautiful park like this. And if you can't, then get in your car and go somewhere. I mean, it's really, really easy when you think about it. I moved to Florida 2 months ago, and it took me 5 years. But once I did it, I realized how easy it was. And it's all about just trusting the process, trusting where you're headed, and knowing that the process is the journey. You know, the book The Alchemist teaches us that the journey is the destination. And what you learn throughout the journey, once you get to that destination, it truly helps you keep whatever vision you wanted to cultivate. Because without the journey, there is no destination, you know? So slow down, trust the journey. I'm gonna be posting a lot more of these type of videos. I'm actually gonna be doing van life in the next 6 months to a year. Planning for that, and that's a process I would love to rush, but I'm not gonna rush it. I'm gonna plant myself. I'm gonna do it right, and I'm going to make the jump when it's supposed to happen. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to do YouTube videos about the van build, traveling, and just in general. So I appreciate you. I love you. God loves you, and you should love yourself. God bless.